these are the directions for your rhetorical analysis unit for January. All the links that you need will be found under lesson links on the class website. The class website is classweeklyupdates.weebly.com. That link will be on your Google Classroom as well. You've already completed your pretest, so now you should be ready to complete the analysis unit. Click on number 2 under lesson links. When you click on number 2, you now have access from this document. This serves as your table of contents to all of your goals and everything you'll be graded on from your I can statements and everything that you're doing for the assessment piece. The assessment will not happen until the end of the month, and so you don't need to really worry about it, and we will be doing it in class. You have 3 units in the packet you were handed in class. The first unit is appeals. So when you get ready to start each unit, you can find it here on the table of contents. Click and open up Unit 1. You'll see that on Unit 1, this looks very much like your first page of your packet. Everyone is starting with visual rhetoric and how to analyze visual rhetoric and the online visual rhetoric worksheet. Those are the first 3 that everyone in class is held responsible for. After the pretests have been assessed and graded, you'll be notified by the email that you supplied in the form what pieces you have been excused from. You might know your appeals and be able to just cross those off on your packet, but you'll need to wait for that email to come this weekend or Monday morning. Until then, work on the visual rhetoric, how to analyze visual rhetoric, and the online worksheet. After watching both videos, you need to have Mrs. Stevenson come over and sign and check off those 2. And then you'll need to explain to her verbally what is visual rhetoric, and what it is you do to analyze it. These videos will set you up for activity in class over the Martin Luther King image discussion, and we'll be doing that in class in just a few days. As you work through your unit, you'll check off what you do with Mrs. Stevenson. When you're ready to turn in Unit 1, you'll need to call Mrs. Stevenson over to your table. Anything that was done online, for example, the video notes. When you click here, the video notes will open. You'll need to turn those in on the RA turn-in form, which means you'll need to be using the share button. So if I opened up my notes and I was watching the video, I would pause the video, come back and take notes. Pause the video, come back and take notes. Typing them in. And when I'm finished with those, I will click on the share button and the copy link. And after I've copied the link, I can come back here to my rhetorical analysis turn-in form. All you really need to supply there is one link. It'll ask you what unit you're doing, the basic information I ask every time, and it'll ask you to click your link here. When you're done with submitting all links for Unit 1, you will answer the essential question. And as you can see, that is at the top of every packet. What are effective ways for persuading the public? You'll answer that on your final entry. You can turn in every single document separately. You do not need to turn them in on the same form. When you are ready to do the Persuaders PBS special, you can print out those notes, or again, you may open them here and then type them in and go back and forth. You can also take an image you can take a screenshot and send that screenshot by sharing the link through your Google Drive. If you need help with that, let me know if you prefer to use paper and do screenshots. Finally, you have Ain't I a Woman and the Lids chart. The videos will walk you through what you're to do on those two handouts, and those handouts are in this packet. I will post a video soon to help walk you through the Rhetoric Unit 2 for structure.